What'd you think?
Oh, I thought it was great.
Yeah.
It really was.
Yeah.
It really was.
Good. Glad you could come. Thanks for coming.
Salam. My name is Karla Hanson. In my journey of over 50 years, I have worn many hats.
What did you think?
It sort of leaves you speechless.
Yeah.
Moving, very moving.
I wasn't as aware about the drone situation. I've heard, they certainly don't want people to be too knowledgeable about it. We do know that it's not very accurate.
Women just in absolute despair. There's nothing left for me, she cries. They killed 13 members of my family. A nearby hospital, children who lived through a nightmare, but their injuries testify to the horror of what happened.
But I certainly know that the military isn't going to put out real numbers.
I mean, what touched you about that? Or?
The whole thing. The whole thing got me. I had a little bit of a sneak preview, but today I just came in with an open and saw it. And I think I just read today that the torture pictures are also the Freedom of Information Act isn't going to work on exposing the torture pictures, and then we have the opportunity to sit here and see victims of war and injured and what?
Do you see that on American TV?
No, but we have to see it. If we don't see it, we never get it. We never get the truth. Okay, the truth. We're talking about the truth. To me, this DVD is a depiction of the truth. Naked truth.
It's very clear that the horrors of war come through in the film, number one. From that perspective, I think it's helpful to get us to think about it. Because here in America, we can send our young men and women who are not our relatives often into war too easily. The other is the really critical role that women for peace and international development play, whether they're women in Israel or Iraq or Iran or Afghanistan or Iowa.
Isn't that something?
The critical role that women can play in creating peace and understanding the long-term relationships and investments that have to be made to make peace possible.
Very well said.
Very concerned about me. We believe that it is time to support women's voices. We're really reclaiming a different understanding of peace and security in our times.
A nation that continues year after year to spend more money on military defense than on programs of social uplift is approaching spiritual death.